What's up guys, my name is HJ and today I'm going to be bringing you my review on South Park The Stick of Truth. Now this review isn't going to be particularly long, mainly because I just want to keep it short and sweet, stick with the basics of the game and let you play it for yourself and get the most experience out of that. Now South Park The Stick of Truth is obviously set in the South Park world, and it follows the journey of a new kid who allies with Butters as soon as he gets to South Park, and is basically thrown into a fantasy war between Cartman and Kyle and Stan. Now, in this war, basically you're fighting over the Stick of Truth, and the kids are wearing pretty ridiculous cosplay outfits, and over the course of what I think is about a 10 or 11 hour campaign, you will be fighting over the Stick of Truth and completing missions, making decisions that will influence basically the storyline. Now, South Park The Stick of Truth is your basic RPG in the way that you have your consumable items that will increase things like your health. Basically, you've got equipment that you can buy, and you can go exploring and find things in crates and chests and things like that. One of the good aspects about South Park The Stick of Truth is the fact that you can basically explore every house in South Park. Despite the fact that they are pretty linear in terms of what you can explore, there's still a lot that you can find in there. You can find coins which will help you buy things, obviously, and you will find items that you can sell in exchange for the coins. South Park The Stick of Truth, as I said, it's got about a 10 to 11 hour storyline, which, while it doesn't seem particularly long for an RPG, it is in my opinion, it's a very good length for this kind of game, mainly because it is set in the South Park universe, and basically it works as a 10 or 11 hour South Park episode. One of the main features that I think really improves the way that this game plays is the fact that Matt Stone and Trey Parker were actually the writers for this game. They wrote the entire game, the dialogue and everything like that, and that's something that I feel has really been lacking from previous South Park games. And I believe that Obsidian Entertainment have really captured the essence of what South Park is in terms of their gameplay and how each character feels and reacts to things. Now, one of the major downfalls for this game in Australia is the fact that certain things have been censored, but it really doesn't play much of a part in the storyline, and if you really wanted to see what was censored, you can just go online and watch a Let's Play of it. But that shouldn't deter you from purchasing the game. In my opinion, it is a game that everybody deserves to play. Even if you're not a South Park fan, you will find this game extremely funny. And in my opinion, it's probably one of the best RPGs out on the market at the moment. Now, in sticking with the whole censorship thing in Australia, basically the reason that the game was censored in certain parts was because of an anal probing scene by aliens, which has been covered up by a photo of a crying koala, in Australia at least, and it basically gives an outline of what events occur over that part. In my opinion, the gameplay is solid. The combat system is turn by turn, so basically you'll attack, they'll attack, apply a consumable, attack again, and that's how it goes. It'll go back and forth like that, and they implemented a companion system which I believe really suits the turn-by-turn combat genre, simply because it gives a little more extra depth and it makes the game slightly easier, rather than having one person fighting against 3 or 4 enemies. There's also a fast travel system that helps you get around South Park, and I believe that it's Timmy that takes you around South Park and basically gets you places quicker if that's the way you want to go about it and you don't really feel like exploring. However, you will have to reach those places first to access the fast travel ability. Basically, that's all there is to say about South Park The Stick of Truth. It is an excellent game. It's got great writing, a great storyline. It is an 11-hour South Park episode, and in my opinion, if you haven't gotten the game, I highly recommend that you go out and get this, because it is one of the best story-driven games that I have played in a very long time. It's up there with the Walking Dead Telltale series, And in my opinion, if you're a South Park fan, if you're not a South Park fan, if you're a fan of comedy or just a fan of games in general, this is a game that will really entertain you for quite a long period of time, and in my opinion is one of the best releases so far this year. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been my review of South Park: The Stick of Truth, and until next time, goodbye.